So um, today we're going to be trading on the live market, and of course there is a news today on USD. It's a news on CPI, and from what I've seen so far, or from the figures we can see, many people are expecting it, or analysts are expecting the news to favor the dollars. So you can see by 1:30 we have news on CPI, that's a consumer price index, and if actual is greater than previous, if actual is greater than previous or forecast, gold will buy. Sorry, gold will sell. That means the currency is strong. Then both CPI and core CPI, we're expecting about the same kind of results. We're expecting about the same kind of results. So if the actual is greater than previous or forecast, then the currency is strong, which means gold will sell, GBP USD will sell, Euro USD will sell. Okay, this is exactly 3:30. So we'll keep reloading. We'll keep reloading this until the result of the news is released or is shown. Now you can see actual is the same with forecast, but it's higher than previous. That's on CPI. Core CPI is higher than previous and forecast. Now let's go. You see that gold will be selling, GBP USD will be selling. That's because the new, look at it. You can see that. You can see that this is what can happen when you trade the news. Immediately the news was released, you can see what's happening. This is 1 hour time frame. You can imagine. I think this is over 100 pips. Over 100 pips. This is terrible. Look at GBP. Let's see GBP USD. The same thing. Wow. Okay, the difference, there's much difference in core CPI. There's not much difference in CPI. There's the look at core CPI. Actually 0.6%, previous 0.3, forecast 0.3. Then CPI result actually 0.1, previous 0.0, and forecast is minus 0.1. So the actual, okay, there's difference. Here's the difference here. So the actual is greater than previous and forecast. So it favors the dollars, and you can see the effect here. So now let's go back to see what technicals were showing before now. You can see this is great, and this is a high impact news. So this GBP USD before now, technicals were showing that it's buying. You could see it was buying. Let's see the daily time frame. The daily time frame, it was buying. So now this is what I expect, and now the news has been released. You can see GBP USD start selling. So I'm expecting GBP USD to sell till it comes back to this resistance region. Till it comes to this resistance region. Okay, let me mark it with this horizontal red line. Now look at it on 1 hour. It's going to sell down to this region. It's already pushing very hard. Very hard. Let's see gold. Gold is already pushing. Let's see how far gold will go. This is huge. The the momentum it is selling with, it could sell back. It could sell back to this region. The momentum is pushing with right now because the two news are high impact news. The momentum is pushing with, it's likely to sell down there. The two news are high impact news. Let's still keep our eyes on it. Here's the CHF will buy. You can see it now. It's buying. Here's the CHF will buy till how far can it go? The daily time frame. Let me see 4 hours. Well, I don't like this, but I will still have to say it. Here's the CHF could buy till it comes in contact with the 10-day simple moving average of the daily time frame. It could buy till somewhere here. The way it's going could buy till that region. Let's just keep our eyes on it and see how it goes. The USD card has already made huge move. Huge move. Now the USD JPY will buy.
Yes, it has already been buying.
So USD card could buy till this region. Let's mark that. Not far away though. Could buy till around here. Then to sell from there. Yes. USD card will buy till here, till this red horizontal line before it starts selling again. And let's see that USD JPY you said you were trading. You can see USD JPY. This is huge. Now, if you watch my video within the weekend, I did an analysis of USD JPY and I explained a couple of things. I said the way the market will move, if you can remember. Where exactly was the market? Let me try to find where the market was. It was here when the market closed. That's when, Friday around here when it closed. So I did say that the market is going to buy a bit, then sell. When it comes in contact to the 10-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, it will buy again, make a double top on the daily time frame, then start selling again. If you watch the analysis, you see that's what I said. If you want to go check the video, you can check. You see that exactly what I said will happen in USDJPY. And you can see that exactly what has happened. Now the news has made that happen the way it's happening now. So technically, one will be expecting that to sell beyond this, but now Now is the right time for it to buy after it came in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the daily time frame. This was huge. This was huge. Anybody who is still in this trade must have made good money, good amount of money. Then,
and I was buying CAD JPY also before. Yes.
Is it still buying now? What happened with JPY?
I was buying before the news.
Before the news.
Yes, and it came to my. I later closed it in lost, and that started moving.
That's it's CAD JPY. How did you do your analysis? How did you do your analysis for JPY?
How did I do my analysis on CAD JPY?
USD JPY. I mean, to buy USD JPY.
What I see on USD JPY is on 4 hours. Let me see. Normally on daily. Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday closed at small bullish candle.
Yes.
And then on 4 hours, I've seen on 4 hours before that it has already started moving.
Is it?
What make me buy USD JPY is I saw liquidity around all this stuff. That's the reason why I bought USD JPY. And I'm expecting that if news come out, it will take out all this liquidity around this up. And the same thing, that's how I did my analysis on CAD JPY also. I saw double top around here. And I was expecting the market should take out all the liquidity around this double top.
Now, this is I think the analysis was not totally wrong. Timing. So it's just the timing. I say your analysis was not totally wrong. It's just the timing. The time you enter the trade was, let's call it premature. One thing you would have waited for, which if you've been observing my trading, I on at least 1 hour and 4 hours time frame. One of them should close, if you're going bullish, 1 hour or 4 hours time frame should close above the 10-day simple moving average. At least one of them. Then your stop loss should not be too tight. So even if you had taken a buy after this bullish candle, or this was midnight. Yeah, this was midnight. If you are taking a buy after this bullish candle and the market is closed this little, your stop loss should be below the previous low. Look at the previous low. The previous lowest candle in that region. You can see this. So if you had taken a sell and placed your stop loss here, if you're taking a buy, and place your stop loss here, and the market bought, and the market started selling, of which all the sold it has done within 2 days, have not sold up to this extent. By the time this news is released, it would have favored you. It would have favored you. So, your problem are two things. One is entry, number two is placement of stop loss. I think those are the things that cause issue for you in the trade. So this would have been a good trade for you. I was selling. I took a sell on USD JPY based on the analysis I did on Saturday or Sunday, and it was selling, but less than 1 hour, I think 30 minutes ago, prior to the news, I closed all my trades on USD because I knew I checked the forecast of the news, and it was likely to favor dollars. And I know if the news favors dollars, that USD JPY will buy, and I closed all my trades. So now that it's bought, I don't have anything. I've not lost anything. I'm already out of the market. So what I'll be waiting for is the market, the effect of the news to end, which is likely it's as if it has come to an end. So I'm going to watch the market range around this region, make a double top here, then it starts selling. So when it starts selling again, I'll enter. That's what will happen. So that's what you should have done. Gold is still selling. Oh, huge. This huge. Like I said, gold is likely to sell down. Likely to sell down to this region. Likely. Like personally, I'll not enter this gold trade except I'm taking a sell. Except I'm taking a sell, but I usually trade. I prefer trading. What's it called? Impulsive move than so. I don't not fond of trading retracement except in a higher time frame like weekly or lesser time frame. This is a retracement on a lesser time frame. For that reason, I won't take the trade. I'll wait for confirmation. If the market will stop selling from here, no problem. I'll wait till I'm pretty sure that the bearish move has ended. Then I'll see confirmation to go bullish before I go bullish. That's what I'll do. GBP JPY has not started selling. Has not started selling. We'll keep our eyes on it. Let's say USD. Wow, wow, wow. This is huge. Man, if anybody was still in this trade, you don't imagine the number of stop loss that it has taken down.
Some people accounts have blown today.
I tell you. Some people's accounts are gone.
Ah, child. And then this AUD card, I keep my eyes on it that it will solve.
Okay.
But I think the problem I have, because like this, the problem I have now, to enter trade like this, almost they scared me.
Yeah, I think what you need to do now is minimize the number of trades you take, reduce lot size.
To enter trade sometimes like this, sometimes if I see opportunity in the market, to enter will just be scare me.
You should also consider the fact that every trade you take has the potential of going against you. Consider that fact. Every trade you take has the potential against you. For that reason, you risk what you can afford to lose. Place your stop loss right, you place use the right lot size. Let me take a look at gold.
Gold was moving crazy.
Very. Let's see whether it will get to this horizontal line. By 2 o'clock, the move will continue. You see, now it's as if it's resting. Like the market is taking a rest. Let's see how far this will go. And this market is really crazy. So it took about 2 weeks to move from here to here, and it's taking one day to move from here down here. This is terrible. Very terrible. So we're still watching. Let's see how it play out. Here's the card still approaching. It will get to this point where I just said it to get there, to come in contact with the 10-day simple moving average on the daily time frame. Then we could start expecting the market to range and sell from there.
But it's almost reached there.
Yes, it's almost like 50 pips remaining. There.
But I personally, someone is in this market that it is, and then the market move to his way.
Uh, like just within the time we've been online, the person would have made like 1,000 pips.
Yes.
Take GDP USD, AUD USD, gold. Even with gold, they have passed 1,000 pips. Gold, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY. The person would have made over 1,000 pips. Over 1,000 pips. It's still moving. About 40 pips now. Here's the card still moving. This here is here.
PSD JPI is going crazy.
Whoa. Yes, yes. You know that once it's 2 o'clock, it will continue. Once it's 2 o'clock, just 2 now.
Yes.
You see the jump. If I was still in this trade when this move started, I would have lived, but at this point, I would have lived. By this time.
And then that good before news was released, I was trying to sell, but I was like, if news come out like this and the markets grow, that's why I don't enter the trade.
Okay.
Because what make me want to enter is that on a 15-minute time frame, I've seen that this has already grabbed the liquidity on 15-minute time, and then sometimes markets always come back to 50% of that institutional candle and make a sell back.
Okay.
And like this, that's what it did.
I think this is one thing you do whenever you want to take a trade prior to a news. It's good if you check the what's it called? The focus. The focus will give you an idea of the news, what to expect. Like news on CPI, which is Consumer Price Index. Such news is likely within this period. Such news is likely to favor dollars because they are trying, which is the news on inflation. They are trying to tighten. The Federal Reserve are trying to reduce the nearest minimum at the time. So they're doing quantitative tightening. So the chances that this type of news will favor dollars, unemployment claims most likely many a times favors dollars. Uh, I think that's what it has been so far within Joe Biden's tenure as president. So there are certain news that you can easily tell. You can predict. Let's say, yeah, let's use that word. You can predict what's likely to happen. These are likely to favor dollars. And whenever Fed Chair Powell speaks, he usually speaks in favor of dollars. So this type of news, whenever I want to come, if I'm in a trade that is against the dollars, I'll close. Because no matter what I think of the news, I will not take a trade until I see clear signs on the chart that how I trade. I'll never take a trade um, hoping that the news will come and favor me. So I rather leave the market and come in after the effect of the news. But if the chart also shows signs that support what the forecast is showing on the news platform, that's Forest Factory, I'm likely to take the trade or allow my trades to run till after the news. That's how I roll with the news. So when you check forecast, like today's own, forecast was saying that the news will favor dollars. But looking at the chart, you can see that gold is buying.
Yes.
So instead of me to contend with the news or hope that it goes in my favor, I leave the market for the result of the news to come out. The same thing I told the people I'm giving signal. Close all trades. Everybody close. And well, now we can see the effect of the news. So I'm not going to tell them to take the trade. Instead, I'll wait till after the effect of the news, then I can give signal and the trade. So still looking at this thing, will it get down here? Will it get to 1692? Can't get there. Can't get there. In this region where it is the support region, it's also a support region. But you can see here, the market just ended as a bearish engulfing bar. This four
Yes.
action frame just ended as bearish engulfing bar. So the chances of pushing below this region is possible. There's chances that it could push below this support region. Let's see USD card again. You can see it has gotten close. What's remaining is about 30 pips. It has gotten close to that support line, which is now a resistance. Look at the trade I took on gold. At 350 pips now. Like while we're sitting here. Although I took it lecture, I took it at 1704. At 350 pips already. So gold is still pushing. Likely to get there. Like this is huge. Hey, I don't expect it to break this. Don't expect it to. This is how far I expect AUD USD to go. Then from here, we could start considering a bullish move. That region is a support region.
Around what region?
Let me show you. Here,
Okay.
0.6754. I expect this bearish move to end there. Let me see how Euro USD responded to the news. Wow. Wow. This is huge. This is huge. Okay. Euro USD also, I'm not expecting it to go far from where it is already. The region where it is a strong support region. I don't expect it to go far from here. I expect it to end here. This is something huge. Oh god. Market is not for the feeble-hearted. Anyways. So the effect of the news is likely to end today, maybe in a couple of minutes or hours from now. I don't expect it to sell too far from where it is already. GBP New Zealand, when USD JPY starts selling again, it will also, sorry, GBP JPY. when USDJPY starts selling again, it will also sell. That's what I'm expecting. New Zealand USD, it's already selling. New Zealand USD should start buying from where it is. Bearish move is supposed to end here. It has gone really far. This is a lot. Here's the card. Let me see. Very close. See, so around this region, maybe when it comes in contact, when it gets to the horizontal line,
Yes.
by then it will come in contact with the 10 moving average. The bullish move will end, hopefully. Then you wait for a bearish reversal candlestick pattern before you go bearish. Here is CHF, the same thing. Just it should keep buying. It will not go far from where it is already. Then, until you see a bearish reversal candlestick pattern. So USDCH is not supposed to go far from here. Let's use the Fibonacci tool to make a consideration. So by the time it gets to the 50 mark, so between this 50 and 38.2, it should come to the end of the move. That's the bearish move, and it starts going bullish around this region at most. And it should come the bullish move and start going bearish. What I was supposed to say. Then gold. I think all of them are running out. All of them are running out of selling pressure. I want to start considering bullish, but until we see clear bullish reversals, not strong bullish, we're pretty sure that the effect of the news is over, and you see a clear bullish reversal candlestick pattern. That's what we can do. So, such is the behavior of the market. The effect of the news of beyond what we expected, beyond in the sense. Well, I think all it's expected that the news will favor dollars. It's also expected that. But technically, we're all looking forward to buy, and here we are. So there's nothing wrong about what has happened. At the end, when the effect of the news is over, the market will get back to its direction and continue. Do you have any question?
No, sir.
All right. Let's call it off here.